So, transgenders. Well, here's my thoughts on that. I fall in love real. If I have sex, I want to be in the relationship. I don't want to dick around to the point that in my later years, being who I am, knowing myself, I haven't had sex in like 8 years. Uh, Not that I haven't had offers for sex and blowjobs and whatever else, but I just, you know, uh, when it comes to sex, I like to watch a woman get pleasured and stuff. I don't. It's not all selfish, I guess, or what whatever. Um, my friends always razzed me. You fall in love too easy, all that kind of stuff. I always thought differently than them, and I would say like romantic or nice things, and they would always make fun of me. But then I would hear them saying those same things to girls later on as pickup lines or whatever. But I would be too embarrassed to say it myself to them. Anyway, uh, and I tried to be more manly and tried to like sleep with girls and all that kind of stuff. I could do it physically, but emotionally I couldn't. Um, so I just would rather wait until I'm married or whatever. Um, so does that make me a woman? I also like if I go to a party or whatever, I sit with the chicks and I can talk with all the chicks better or as much, at least equally. Um, when I if I was to go to when I argue, I'm told that I argue like not like a woman in that I change the subject and do shit like that, but that I win. Um, anyway, a lot of these things, these are all feminine traits, right? Or considered feminine traits, and there's so many more I can't even think of them all that people have pointed out to me over the years and shit. See, I was all fucked up about who I am too. Everybody thought I was gay when I was young, but I wasn't gay. I was just weird. Um, and if you were going to describe me as anything, it would be that I'm a woman trapped in a man's body or whatever. Now you could also say that there was some influence there because I had my mom has a twin sister they're inseparable, and then I have an older sister, and then her twin sister has three daughters. So we were together all the time. That's who I was with all the fucking time, every day. And growing up. And so it was basically like my two moms and four sisters. And then my dad was around a bit, and my Uncle John was around a bit. But my Uncle John got MS and fucking ended up in the hospital full time by the time I was 11 or 10. And dad was always concerned about getting rich, so he wasn't around. Anyway, all this to say, transgenders, you're just you. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not because you have feminine or masculine traits. That doesn't mean that you're the wrong sex. It just means that you have traits. You're human, and actually, what it means is you're probably a little more intelligent or a little more open to yourself, and or closed as a girl going to a man. You're more closed than others of that gender, and so you tend to you, it's not that you're totally unhappy in your body. It's hard to be happy, and nobody's happy in their body. As far as like overly confident about how they look or whatever, there's always something that everybody's like, oh, nitpick themselves, oh, whatever. Um, so that's nothing. That whatever here nor there. And I want to keep this short. Anyways, so what your thing is, your best option isn't to try to change your physical self to appear the way you're told that you feel, because gender fluidity or whatever, just because we're told something is masculine, like a behavior trait is masculine, doesn't mean it is. It just means it's just a behavior trait. Um, so you're just you. You're just unique. And you're better to just accept who you are and try to be as happy as you can in the body that you were given, and don't obviously better yourself or whatever. Try to love yourself more, but don't. Going into a full delusion isn't going to make you any better in the long run. It's going to make you weaker in the long run. So you're better to be all slouched, right? See, and that's like everybody, right? We all fucking nitpick ourselves, and so just learn to accept yourself, and learn who you are, right? Don't try to be what society tells you or what your family tells you or whoever. Just be you. What's wrong with that? Just explore who you are as in the body that you are. This is your life. It's really short. Boom, like that. 20 years is gonna go by. You're just gonna be like, whoa, I'm fucking old. And you're better off to just be as happy as you can with the cards you were dealt than to try to switch things up. It's like suicide, too. You know, the same could be said, that you're better off to just keep pushing forward and do the best you can. And I know shit keeps going wrong and this and that, and life sucks. Try changing some things around, different things like your job, the people you hang out with, the things you do after work, what any fucking thing, your house, your change your bedroom to the point that you just like move your bed over there and put your dresser over there and fucking move some shit around in your house. Just that alone refreshes your brain. So any little changes can make huge, refreshing, nice change in your brain. And excuse me, when you do that, you tend to get everything clean, all the walls, all the floors, everything underneath of everything, and all that. And now you know you got this new clean environment to live in that's so nice and new. And when you sleep, you wake up in a different position. It's very therapeutic. There's proven shit. Look it up. Anyhow, learn to love yourself for who you are, because you'll never be anybody else but you. God bless.